Alright, that was weird. My stream key reset because I changed my password. I didn't know Twitch did that. If you're watching this later on YouTube, by the way, I'm streaming this on Twitch. So, yeah, be sure to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, we're going to be playing some more Morrowind. And I just realized changing my password logged me out of the Twitch app on my tablet. Shoot! Ugh! I need Twitch chat. But yeah, last time we started Morrowind, and it was pretty fun. We talked to a god, we did some investigating work. We did a side quest, which I thought we would be able to do, like, you know, just along with everything else, but ended up not being the case. But that was fine. Yeah, we did that stuff. And it was all good. So I had some fun playing that. I did a side quest or two off stream, and I explored. Basically, I went around the island of Vanderfell, just discovering like all these different places. So now I can pretty much fast travel anywhere on the map I want to. I don't know, at least for this island. I don't know if we're going to go to different places, but. So basically, my understanding so far is we kind of sort of are guessing like who's at fault here. My prediction right now, I haven't looked up anything if I end up guessing it completely right, but my guess is that this guy we're hunting down isn't actually the bad guy or the main like person who's causing like the power drain. It's going to be something else. Maybe he's part of it. I don't know. But he's not going to be the end-all be-all. He's not the final boss. That's my prediction. I think there's going to be at least one other person. Ah, come on. Not so worried about the timer as I am like someone walking up. Ooh, don't mind if I do. But yeah, this is like everything you could ever want. Maybe it's because it's like a DLC map, so it's sort of made with all the other stuff in mind. I don't know. Don't mind me, just taking a look around. Yeah. I don't think I discovered this place. Discovery, please.
Outlander, quickly! This way! I've been thinking about my brother's claim that he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes.
What can I do to help?
My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes. Not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed.
So what do we do?
We talk to my brother. Try to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that, we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodala says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
I'll follow your lead by killing them all. No, I'm just kidding. How much you want to bet that's what it's going to turn into, though?
Wise woman. I was hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the Cave of the Incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support, Sarah. I miss those days.
Well,
My brother Chodala's about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. I just hope we have enough time.
what's Chodala going to do? I'm probably still butchering his name. Ugh. I
He's
apologize.
about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he persuaded the Wise Woman to his cause...
Tell me about the wise woman.
Wise Woman Dovrasi, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodala's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads.
We need to talk to the wise woman.
Agreed, but I dare not leave Chodala alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the Wise Woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return.
I'll do that.
The cavern's to the northeast of Aldrin, on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully, the rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern and talk to the Wise Woman. If she accepts Chodala's claim about the Nerevarine...
You don't agree with your brother?
When Chodala became a Gulakhan, a champion of our people, I supported him. When he stepped forward as Ashkan, leader of our tribe, I was at his side. But this new claim, it comes with strange powers and talk of war. I can't support those things.
Interesting. What if all his stuff is legit?
She won't refuse my claim. Just in case, make sure the Red Exiles are ready.
Your word is law, Nerevarine.
You helped my sister. Thank you for that. But you don't need to worry about the Red Exiles anymore. They're under my control now. As for everything else, that's Ashlander business. There's no place for an Outlander here.
Are you plotting the downfall of Lord Vivek?
Plotting? No, I'm confident that the false god will fall. Azura has proclaimed this, and I know it to be true. The Tribunal betrayed our hero and turned away from our religion. And they call us heretics. Bah!
I understand you claim to be the Nerevarine.
How overly simplistic the world must be to your eyes, Outlander. I am Nerevar reborn. I will lead my people to power and glory. The Wise Woman knows this. She will proclaim it when she returns. And no Tribunal lapdogs can change that.
Theron doesn't seem to agree with you.
My sister is too naive and idealistic for her own good. Look at the power I wield. Feel the conviction in my words. While the House Elves squabble and fight to carve up our land, the Nerevarine will step forth to end their tyranny once and for all.
Interesting. Oh, that's way over there. Geez, that'd be a long walk. If I didn't already discover the Way Shrine there. I still think there's like a plot twist somewhere in here. I don't know, just a suspicion I have. I don't know. Well, what if Lord Vivek really is a false god? I don't know. It probably isn't going to turn out that way, but maybe like it's still something along the lines of like the sister's the bad person, or I don't know. We'll see. So, you know, I actually noticed this place like as I was traveling around the world. I actually came from like down here, like this road, and traveled up and over these rocks here. And so I sort of started off here and went up and around like this. And I know this place ended here.
Azura is my shield, you foul creatures.
I'll help you, fellow player.
you for aiding me, but I sense you came for a different purpose. Let's talk inside the cavern.
Okie dokie. Imagine if that's really what your character said.
An outlander? Surely there must be another way. No, my lady, of course not. I'll do as you ask. Come here, outlander. We must talk.
What's up?
It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such a sacred place, but the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision.
This is about Shotel and the Narrow Ravine, right?
Words of truth from the mouth of an outlander. Remarkable. The Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodala is the Nerevarine. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim.
Isn't there a way to prove he's not the Narrow Ravine?
Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodala's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick.
The failed incarnates?
We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar, but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates. I see Azura's wisdom now.
How do I talk to the spirits?
Take this pouch of blessed grave dust. Sprinkle a pinch upon the bones of the incarnates to call forth their spirits. Return to Aldrin after you have learned all you can. Perhaps we can curb Chodala's ambitions before they lead us to war.
Don't mind me, just checking to make sure the stream alert went out. Oh, great. Everything wants me to re-log in again. Dang it. Don't worry, I won't harp on this for too long. There we go. And what do you know, it hasn't. Dang bots, always messing me up. It was late yesterday, but I didn't think it would be a thing. Let me just take care of this real quick. Streaming Elder Scrolls Online on Twitch now. That's weird, it didn't turn into a link. Oh well. There's an alert out. Ugh, so annoying when things don't work out that way.
To defeat Chodala, Outlander. Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say. Once I was the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait, and I hope for the Nerevarion's return. State your question, Outlander, and I shall do as Azura urges.
They decided you weren't the Narrow Ravine? Why?
To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood and war. In the end, my path became a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot. Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
Yeah. Well, I don't see a scroll, but I'll take your stuff.
The Nerevarine remains a promise unfulfilled. And I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. Ask your question and let's be done with this, Outlander.
What ended your quest to become the Nerevarine?
The Nerevarine must listen as well as proclaim. I refused to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. I take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaimed themselves to be the Nerevarine, but were found wanting. The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your question, Outlander.
What made you fail to fulfill the prophecy?
Take my scroll and help the wise woman see the lie of unbridled power. I thought myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But power alone won't save my people. In the end, it couldn't even save me.
Mortal, let us speak.
Stop. Oh.
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevarine.
I communed with the incarnates, just as the wise woman commanded.
Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow. The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodola confident, reckless.
The staff is the source of Chodola's power.
Your instincts serve you well. Chodola's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf, and Vivek's.
I'll do what you ask.
Then go. Return to Aldrun and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodola's claim. And let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders.
Why don't you simply reveal the truth to the Ashlanders?
Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn. Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement. Instead, I must work through trusted agents, such as yourself and Saren.
How do I prove that Chodola isn't the Nerevarine?
Use what the Incarnate shared with you. Their failures point the way toward Chodola's downfall. But beware Chodola's power. He may not be the Nerevarine, but some greater agency has lent strength to his conviction.
Why are you helping Vivek? I thought you and the Tribunal were enemies.
Helping that arrogant imposter? Whatever gave you the idea that I was helping that murderer? Vardenfell must stand. Everything I do in this regard serves that single goal. Best that you remember that, mortal.
Alright. Interesting. I'm just thinking, like, so is it possible that both sides are right? Like, that Vivek is, like, a false god? And all that. They said there's, like, a higher... He said there's, like, a higher power, like, giving him, like, the conviction to do this, too, so... It goes back to what I was saying when we were moving in. Is... You know, I doubt he's the final boss, you know? There's gonna be something else. It seems like that would be way too short for an expansion. For just me to, like, you know, fight him or whatever, and then that'll be it. It's a little confusing following all these different, like, points. Like, at first I thought, like, okay, well, it's a different religion sort of thing, so of course they're just gonna call, you know, the god that's, like, right there an imposter or whatever. But, I wonder. It's probably explained more in the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, like the game. I don't know.
The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodal is in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power.
I spoke to some of the Incarnates and they gave me these scrolls.
Of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates to counter Chodal's arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem.
Problem?
An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course.
How can I help you if I can't talk during the council?
You spoke to the Incarnates, not me. I'm familiar with their stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument to counter each of Chodala's claims. I hate opposing my brother in this. I just don't see another way.
Alright, so a little memory game. Interesting.
Incarnate Runso was strong and powerful. He thought that by strength alone, he could unite the Ashlanders. Incarnate Adiri was a champion of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when she grew to love war for war's sake, she proved she wasn't the Nerevarine. Incarnate Runso was strong.
Alright, so I'm just going to remember. Ronso is power. Audrey is a war lover.
Power, Incarnate Darnot thought his way was the best way. He rejected the council of the
and then by process of elimination, I'll just remember his. So, Ronso, power, Audrey, war.
Adiri was a champion of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when meet me inside.
Ronso, power, Audrey, war. Just remember those 4 words, and I think I'll do fine here. I'm just trying to memorize that in my head. I could write it down, but eh.
Must we continue this farce? It's obvious that I'm the Nerevarine.
Someone has stepped forward to challenge your claim, Chodala.
Seren, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Oh, do I just give it to him now? Okay.
Chodola puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine. Yes, that's a sound argument. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkar, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't follow my example.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
Okay. Well,
This
next
is more
one.
nerve-wracking than I anticipated. Which scroll do you recommend to counter this argument?
Audrey's.
That makes sense. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is not the way.
These failed incarnates prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
I think it's working. One more strong assertion, and that should do it.
Alright, well, by process of elimination, there we go. Remember the 4 words and I did it.
Incarnate, appear!
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Seren and the Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodola, we deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
This proves nothing! Look how the staff protects me! I am the Nerevarine! Red Exiles, slay the
Brother,
unbelievers!
no!
You know what? Pop an ult. Well, flawless execution. Yeah. You know, that reminded me a lot of, like, those weird, like, TV shows. It's like, you are not the father. Like Morty or something. I don't know. I don't watch the shows. I should get my dragon buddy in here. I almost forgot. How could I forget about my little dragon buddy? Alright, anyone else? Oh boy. There's a big health bar. Good thing I just got another ultimate. Stay alive, dragon buddy. Holy cow, they're doing damage. Atronach's down. Oh man, that's so much damage. Distract her again, dragon buddy. Oh, you know what? Go ahead. Use another ult. Easy. I can just pop ults left and right. Hey, Rafa, how's it going? Yeah. Drinking some water sounds good. Ah, interesting. I thought it was the other way too. But it's been a while since I've seen
Right away, wise
that
woman.
movie.
I hate what my brother's become.
Going good.
Mortal, I would have words with you.
Hey,
Chodola has been revealed as a failed Neravarian, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable.
so what should we do?
Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodola's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on.
There must be something I can do.
Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
I'll do that.
That was exhilarating. That was
It's okay.
glorious. Lady Azura's presence filled me with such wonder. She actually spoke through me. I heard everything she said, and I felt her sense of urgency. You need to return to Vivek City immediately.
Everyone has those moments, Rafa. It's alright. She said you were her champion and that I would need your help.
And help you I shall. Return to Vivek City while I track down my brother and his damnable staff. With the Ashlanders against him, he won't have many options. After I locate him, I'll meet you, and we can find a way to break through Chodola's defenses.
Bye. Yeah. But yeah, we're just going through the Morrowind expansion now. So, I've now done the main story. Let's see. Elections, stories. So I did the main story. I did Orsinium off screen. And now I'm working on Morrowind. We still have the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, the Clockwork City, Murkmire, Somerset, Elsewhere, Dragonhold, and the upcoming Greymore expansion.
A fellow outsider in this inhospitable sea of
And I'm not even done with, like, Morrowind yet. I just got started the other day. Alright, let's go back here. Have you been stealing lately? Well, just not a lot, you know. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, just one little carved dragon figurine, you know. It's fine. You know, it helps me level up my lockpicking skill, you know. It was just from a chest, you know. I don't know. You know what? I'll get rid of it right now. Only stealing from furries. But I'm confused. It's like Khajiit are furries because they're cats. Argonians are somehow furries despite not having any fur. Do dark elves count as furries? We've been over that orcs don't count. Oh, don't mind all these axes and swords, you know. They were there before. It was a glitch, you know. They were mismarked as being stolen. So, by that logic, that includes like people who support the furries too, right? So if all the races that are allied with the Khajiit are by extension also furries, is that correct? Here, repair my armor while we're here. Oh yeah, I'm also small brain. I forgot to use experience scroll. Oh well. We'll wait until we're at the top of the pyramid. Yes, if you support furries, I'll bring the guillotine. Okay, well that changes a lot because... So... the High Elves, which is what my character is, and then the Dark Elves... Well, no, the Dark Elves aren't... I'm actually not sure about the Dark Elves. But the High Elves are allied with the Khajiit, so... okay to steal from the Altmer. And Wood Elves. Because those two elves are allied with the Khajiit. The Argonians... I really forget which pack they're in. I know Argonians are like over here, and I think Morrowind is like... I think it's like the Dark Elves, the Argonians, and the Nords. So I think that it's okay to steal from the Dark Elves too, because the Dark Elves, I think, are allied with the Argonians. There you go.
The priest seemed nervous today.
So, by that it means, I believe, the only people who I can steal from would be the orcs, the red guards, and... I'm blanking on the other race. You know what? Let me do a quick Google. Elder Scrolls Online Alliances. The Bretons. That's right, that's who I was forgetting. And yeah, so the Nords, the Dunmer, which I think are the Dark Elves, are allied with the Argonians, and then the Altmer, which is the other word for the High Elves, and the Bosmer, which are the Wood Elves, are allied with the Khajiit, so... Well, I thought you didn't like people that supported furries too, so... Also, there's this god here I'm trying to help, so...
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed.
But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky. At least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me?
We discredited Chodol as a Neravine, but he escaped with Janara.
How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Sotha Seal's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
Thank you.
Due to Lord Vivek's condition, it falls upon us to find a solution. Lord Vivek must conserve his remaining energy, so we need to solve this problem on our own. It all comes back to Chodala. That damned Ashlander's draining the warrior poet's power. We need to stop him and get that damned staff.
Janara makes Chodala invulnerable. How do we circumvent the staff?
How should I know? That's not a skill the Tribunal teaches. Return to Barrelzar's tower and get Sothasil's former apprentice to come up with some kind of countermeasure. I'm sure he knows more than he's told you. I do have one concern, though.
Just one concern?
You see right through me, Outlander. I have more worries than a Kwama queen has eggs. I'm talking about Chodala's sister. Seren claims to want to help, to want peace, but I don't trust her. Seek out Barrelzar, but be wary of the Ashlander's sister.
Well, you also didn't trust me, and you're very distrustful of all outsiders, so that doesn't really bother me. Yeah, I'll do all that.
We need to stop Chodala, and to do that, we need to find a way to overcome the device he's wielding. Find Barrelzar and make sure that crazy mage provides you with something we can use to save Lord Vivek.
Can we be certain that the staff is required to save Lord Vivek?
Is the bull sure it can bend the Betty? No. But by all accounts, we'll be better off with Sunara in our hands and away from Chodala. That won't be possible, however, as long as the Ashlander remains impervious to every attack.
Small brain god. Jeez. Why don't you trust her?
The female Ashlander? Well, if that wasn't enough of a reason, remember that she's also Chodala's sister. Blood sings to blood, as the warrior poet so elegantly put it. Be wary of that one, Outlander. She'll stab you in the back, mark my words.
I don't think so. Like, her gods sort of talked through her. I think that has somewhat of an effect on a person, so... Why does Vivek's condition threaten Vanderfell?
Vivek loves this land, and the land loves him in return. He's always had a special bond with Vardenfell. Is it so hard to believe that Red Mountain reflects his suffering? Beyond that, there's also Bardao, the moonlit that floats above us.
Alright, bye. It's always weird, like, how you always have just, like, a buy option, you know? You can just leave at whatever time you want. Also, look at all these stairs. I mentioned this the other day, but dang. So, that guy we just talked to, his office is right here. So, imagine working for that guy, for that god, having to walk up all those stairs all the time. That would be a huge pain. That's small brain. Alright. Need to return to the tower, but thanks to all my exploration, we can fast travel. Just yeet yourself off a ladder. I would die if I jumped straight from the top. I almost died just by jumping down the stairs multiple times. Yeah. A few minor FPS issues once first spawning in. I can't wait for that. The big performance patch they're gonna release soon. I think it's beginning of March, but it should have huge improvements. Not that it's like tough or hard to play in this state. Just some minor annoyances, like when you first spawn in at a way shrine like that, there's some drops, but that's about it. I still can't wait for it though. Like, I tried it on PC and it had some huge improvements from the little I saw. Get out of here. Sorry, Dragon Buddy, I'll bring you back when I need you.
Is someone up there? I could use some help down here.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Hurry, please. I have a natural aversion to Daedra.
Jeez, what have you been doing down here? Good thing there's 2 other players here.
The danger is past. Wipe your feet and come inside.
First, let me read all your books. It's not stealing, by the way. It wasn't marked as theft, so it's fair game. If it's not marked as stealing, it's not stealing. Bring Dragon Buddy back, but we don't need him now. He just gets in the way now. Yeah.
So hard to concentrate and maintain schedules when interruptions constantly occur. Don't they know the Great Gear never pauses in its rotations? So that was you up there. I appreciate the assistance. Daedra's entities can be very unpredictable.
Why were Daedra attacking you?
Logic has very little place in the behavior of Daedra, my hopeful associate. Studying the fabric of reality does tend to attract unwanted attention. But these creatures appeared just before you entered my tower. I wonder, why have you returned?
I located Sothas'eel's tool, but it's been altered to steal Lord Vivek's divine energy.
Ah, a modification of my master's old experiments, turning a simple tool into a dangerous weapon. Ingenious! Evil, yes, but also quite brilliant. A tonal inverter should counter it. Uses sound waves to temporarily disrupt the flow of energy.
Do you have a tonal inverter I can use? Just lying around somewhere?
No, of course not. I just invented it. I need proper components to build such a device. My hirelings scour the land for materials all the time. Here's a list. Head out the back door and ask them to direct you to these common dwarven components.
Where can I find these hirelings of yours?
Hirelings? Yes, they worked for me, before they quit, ungrateful netches. Still, I paid them well before the pistons slipped their alignments. They should know where to find the components. Last I heard, Snorfen and the others were in Molag Mar.
You think the Daedra that appeared right before I came here are going to be a problem for you?
The situation is wound dangerously tight, but I believe the gears revolve around you. Once you leave, I should be perfectly safe. Or at least as safe as I ever am in the midst of all this.
Alright. I'll bring Dragon Buddy back. Jeez.
Vigilant, my friend.
Can you tell me more about these components you need to find? You need me to find.
I could, but I won't pour 5-year-old Flynn into a cracked decanter. No offense. Suffice it to say, they're fairly common as far as Dwemer components go. Use the list and talk to my former hirelings. I'll build the device the moment you return.
Alright, bye. What about My dragon lady. She's cool too, right? Yeah. Look at her. Isn't that just as good as the dragon buddy? Or is she count as a furry? Oh, didn't mean to kill you, dang. Bring you back. Ah, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Where do I need to go? Oh, I got my quests all mixed up now. Why did I have to spawn all the way over here? Jeez. Alright, I'll drink some water. You know, the redemption's good enough. Alright, where are we headed? Oh, also, I may have, in my own time the other day, I might have accidentally stolen a bunch of, like, armor in front of people and gotten a huge bounty. And escaped and paid it off. But that's all in the past now, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Hey, it's a cat. Hi. Just staring at the... Oh, jeez. Just staring at the clouds. What? I didn't say anything. I paid the bounty. It's basically, you know, fine.
I feel like such a puny snowback hiding here in Molag Mar. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. What can this broken Nord do for you?
I'm going to butcher his name again. Bralzar sent me to talk to you. He said you could help me find the items on this list.
Berylzar. He's the reason I'm a shattered man. Doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. Alright, let me see that. Arkanthung Stordoms. You can find a Sonance generator there, after you deal with the steam trap.
What's this about a steam trap?
The cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out when a ghost floated up to me. No problem, I think. But then it enters a Centurion. Ghost machines. No sane Nord can fight ghost machines. I dropped my notes and ran as fast as I could.
You left your notes because of a few ghosts?
Not just ghosts. Ghosts that possess dwarven machines. I'm through working for that crazy old mage and his clockwork monstrosities. But if you want to get past the steam trap, find my notes and follow the directions.
Alright. Oh, they're up there. And that door doesn't open. There we go. Architecture here is really cool, I'll give it that.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste nor the gold to spare. I'm currently between employment, and my own funds have become dangerously depleted.
Relzar sent me to talk to you. I need to find the items on this list.
Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual clockwork shaft in the Nichu-left ruins. But I'd avoid that place if I were you. If the roof doesn't collapse, the constructs will rip you apart.
Relzar needs it to build something important, so tell me how to find the manual clockwork shaft.
If you insist. Deep in the ruins churns a big machine. When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated, collapsing parts of the ceiling. Lava and rock fell everywhere. You need to get past that and some nasty constructs to retrieve the item.
Why don't you work for him anymore?
That mage is a menace. Oh, he always paid well, but the places he asked me to go, each was more dangerous than the last. And if I had to hear about the Great Gear one more time... For my own health and sanity, I had to break ties with Barrelzar.
Alright. One more person to talk to.
Damned vampires. I'll find a way to make them pay for what they did to my brother. I swear it on the tribunal and any Daedra willing enough to listen. What do you want? Can't you leave a person to her anger and her grief?
Relzar sent you could help me locate these items on the list.
He did he? Let me see that list. Well, the crazy old maid always said there were no coincidences. The inversion conduit. I saw one in Belome Deus, right before I barely escaped from those damned vampires.
Tell me about these damned vampires.
Eager to become cattle for the bloodsuckers? The Burn clan killed my brother. Damn their eyes. The item you seek was in the manufactory, but you'll need a control rod to get a dwarven spider to unlock it for you.
Why'd you stop working for him?
Because the mage wanted to send me to the far side of Vardenfell, and I need to remain here. I'm not going anywhere until I make the Burn clan pay for what it did to my brother. If you can kill some of the bastards, that'll be a start.
Alright.
Another new...
Barrelzar. I'm terrible with names. You should have seen me the other day. I was butchering everything. Alright, let's see. We got one here. One up here. And one up here. Thankfully, because I'm such a big brain, I already discovered all these way shrines so we can fast travel. Big brain! Yeah! I actually can't wait for Greymore. Being able to revisit Skyrim in this game will be so cool. Oh, also, look at this. First of all, I gotta say, there's no HDR now because, like, I haven't hooked up to a capture card, but the lava with HDR enabled looks amazing. Second of all, look what I can do. I can just stay in here all day. A nice warm bath. We just crouch in there, get all over my legs. Ah, yeah, that's good. That's some good lava right there. Yeah. It's weird because in a lot of games it's almost like a instant death if you touch lava, but not here. Alright. It's always 3 parts, isn't it? 3 ingredients you need, 3 parts, 3 areas to liberate or whatever. There's always 3 things to do. I guess I got a firefly, nice. Oh, there's more. Oh, jeez. We just aggroed the other guys, too. Oh, yeah, there's another player here. Also, Rip Dragon, buddy. Nice. No, Dragon Buddy. I'll keep you safe, Dragon Buddy. Just as you've kept me safe. Nice. Here, let's get some of these other guys over here so that my Atronach attacks them too. Oh, there were prisoners here. Dang. And there's another guy here. Yeah. Hashtag teamwork. It's actually really nice to have other players to help fight against these things. These Centrons are really annoying to fight against solo. Alright, is it puzzle time? Hmm.
This spider won't give me its treasure, dear brother.
I got the control rod. Oh, here they are. No, I didn't stop in time. Alright. We're all competing for dwarven spiders. There we go, geez. Alright, we did it. We got one of the parts. Nice. More players? Jeez. You got like 4 players here. That's the most players I've seen in like a single quest area. Yeah, you just mow through enemies like this. Alright, let's head to the Way Shrine and go on to the next area. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Jeez. Geez, so annoying. I just want to ride across the lava. Aw, you can't have your horse ride through the lava. Oh well. I can I can walk through the lava. Why can't my horse? SMH. Alright, where should we head to next? Head to this place up here. Ah, the horse is allergic to lava. Gotcha. So basically, my horse is a wuss, is what you're saying, huh? Yeah. Not like them strong Skyrim horses that can walk up the side of a mountain. Any loot here? Honey, nice. It's not stealing if they're a bad person. Alright, into the delve. Sometimes I just like pressing the buttons on my controller. It's so clicky, it's fun. Ah, this player must have cleared out all the enemies here. Nice. Down there? Explore the depths. Okay. Thanks for the hint. I have no idea if fall damage affects, or if this like lightning form affects like my fall damage. Stupid dwarven balls. No one likes you. This is a really risky place to fight. If I get knocked, I'll get sent right to my death. Alright, level 37, nice. Does that arrow mean something? Or is it just like... No, it's too far off the edge to mean nothing. Here it is. Alright, let's level up here. More fortifying meals, yay! That's exactly what I needed. Also, I keep forgetting to use my scrolls, dang it. That one's just taking up an inventory space by itself, too. Ugh, that's even more annoying. Let's avoid the fight with the Centron. You know what I could do, though? I could die and then respawn at the Way Shrine. Big brain? Ooh, there's a thing here. Yeah, Sky Shard. Excuse me, I don't want to fight. I just want to leave. Doesn't even go anywhere. Excuse me. Excuse me, don't mind me. Oh jeez, I almost fell off. That'll have been small brain. But don't worry, I got big brain, so I didn't fall off. Man, imagine having to fight all these enemies. That would suck. Don't let me disrupt your work, guys. I'm heading out. Hey, that's not nice. Alright, fine, fine. We can fight you guys. I guess I skipped enough people today. Ah, nice. Player came in to help me. Alright, right before we head into the last delve, we'll eat a fortified meal and a scroll. Because I keep forgetting. We've been going for an hour and a half and I forgot about the scrolls. Dang it. I was saying this the other day, Rafa, and I think this explains why I've been running into so many players here. Is I think Morrowind, the Morrowind expansion now comes with all versions of the game, so even if you get the base game, I think you get Morrowind as part of it. And the way that the game handles expansions, you spawn like at the latest expansion that you own, so that could be why there's so many players here. If you bought any version of the game, then you probably spawn here when you create your character. See, I'm big brain. I understand how this game works. Alright, last one is over here near the house you can buy.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran. They will...
Well, you know what? It sounds like they got that
For the
covered.
80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran.
And those two must have had... Those guys had like an insane family or something. They each had like twins, and they both happened to have the exact same conversation at the other end of the town. Dang. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's above. Shoot. Well, let's go around. This is a beautiful area, though. Alright, before we head in... Actually, we can morph this, too. Ooh, nice. What can we morph that into? Okay, so now when I get critical damage on an enemy while using this ability, I can either have it do an area of effect type thing, so I can heal people around me too, or I can just increase the healing. Let's just increase the healing. Yeah. That was the right decision, I feel. So now... let's eat a scroll, and we'll use that one fortified meal we just got, since it's like standing away on its own. Look at that, 11 fortified meals just right here. But no, this one has to be different, despite having the same stats. I can't stack it either. You're getting eaten. Alright, and let's get a scroll going too. Big brain game for that, yeah. It's just taking up the same amount of space for one meal, that the exact same meal with the same stats takes up 11 other meals. That's like reserving 2 tables at a restaurant. And like 2 large tables, and having like 11 meals on one and then only 1 meal on the other. It makes no sense. Alright, I think I gotta read this because I think it's something... it might lead to a puzzle. Every time I try to get close to the chest, the fire burns and keeps me back. Sounds like a coward to me. Looks like I need to figure out how to close the furnace vents to release the vents. Now if those damn constructs and the damn ghosts will leave me alone for a few moments, I should be able to work this out. There seems to be 3 valve controls connected to the vents. Should be simple enough to use the valves to close the vents so I can open the chest. I feel like you could have told me that in person, but... alright. Let's not shy away from conflict here. We're getting bonus XP, boys. Dang, there's so many effects. Come at me! Oh, you guys really aren't going to move? Dang it. Making me look foolish, like I'm some sort of small brain pleb. Alright, guess we have to go through here. Ah, you know what? Use the ultimate. It's so easy to build another one. Oh, holy moly. Where did that come from? Well, now I'm glad I popped it. Almost dead. Well, that actually turned out to be really worth it. I have no idea where he came from, but you know what? It worked out. Alright, nice. Nope. Missed me. Hard to tell if like they drop loot because they're already spectral. They're already glowing and it's hard to tell. Because their glow kind of covers up like the normal glow that would come from just defeating an enemy. Oh jeez. They summoned another one. Good thing I got another ultimate. Ow. Nice. It's actually really nice to have an ultimate ready for those boss type enemies. Alright, let's see. That looks like it was the right choice. Hey, first try. Look at that, we did it. We actually did the combination on the first try. Big brain. The Dwemer, too small brain for us. We got big brain. Okay, I really don't want to fight all the same guys again. So, excuse me. Oh, this guy has both the dragon buddies at once. Good for him. Twice the dragon buddies, twice the fun. That's right. I wonder what kind of build you can make over having both. Because looking at the stuff I have now, I'm not sure if I would really trade any of it for having the other dragon buddy. It's like, do I give up the ability to heal whenever I do crits? No. Do I get rid of the ability that makes enemies really vulnerable to all my elemental damage? No. Do I get rid of my area of effect ability that allows me to do damage to multiple enemies over time? Nope. Do I get rid of my lightning form, which protects me from all this damage? Nope. It's weird. I don't know what I would choose to get rid of in exchange for that. Also, I just realized my scroll is only active for an hour, so that's a rip.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received...
Have you heard? Help is on the way for that guy. Dang.
For the 80th time, help is on the way.
Help is on the way? Wow.
House Redoran. They will handle this trouble in the mine.
It's the twins, the double twins having the same conversation.
The foreman just dragged another egghead out of the mine, and he's worse than the rest. This is on.
You're a squirrel? What does that mean? Where did that come from? I don't remember it being over here. I guess it's the same place, though. Oh well, I guess I've never really looked at the map. Oh, did I? That's weird. Where did I get squirrel from? I meant scroll. My scroll only lasts an hour.
Have you only just arrived, or is this your returning? I can't always keep the cogs and pistons in line. Ah, I remember. The components for the tonal inverter. Were you able to acquire them?
Yes, I recovered all the technical stuff.
Impressive. I thought I'd never see you again. That's what usually happens when I employ hirelings to acquire rare and exotic items from dangerous locations. Well, the great gear doesn't dawdle, neither do I. Hand them over and I'll get to work.
Here are the items you requested.
One tonal inverter coming up. Connect this, tighten the spring. Don't explode. Almost done. There.
Wow, that was fast.
Do you like it? My latest creation. I call it the tonal inverter. Did I mention that already? No matter. It should counteract Sotha Seal's modified staff, at least momentarily. I assume you know how to use this, correct?
No.
Of course you don't. I just invented it. Honestly. You won't use it anyway, not if you plan to fight the one who wields Sotha Seal's staff. Almost impossible to operate the tonal inverter while also engaged in battle. It's too cumbersome.
So, how do I use it?
The Sunara, the Blessed Staff? I suppose the name fits. sort of. You'll need someone to assist you. Someone you trust. Oh, not me. Too busy. Too fragile. But using the tonal inverter is definitely a two-person activity.
Is the tonal inverter hard to use?
Easy as scrib jelly pie. One person operates the controls to generate the sound waves. When it reaches the proper pitch, you activate the inverter and discharge its energy to disrupt Sunara's power. Temporarily. Here, I wrote you instructions.
Thank you. Alright. Time to head back. Should have checked to see, like, how far away it was before I left. I could have... I might be too bothered to go to a way shrine. Oh, look, I can fast travel right next to it. I can't be bothered to go back to the way shrine. Let's just pay the 120 gold or whatever. And when we get there, we'll be right next to him.
Your presence defiles this city, Ashlander. How dare you demand to see our god?
I'm here to help. If you won't listen to me, listen to the Outlander.
Thank the three. The Outlander has returned. Was Barrelzar able to help us?
I'm over here, man.
Pay no attention to this Ashlander.
Dragon buddy.
Blathering on about Lord Vivek's condition and how she can help. But I'm certain it's a trick of some sort. I was just about to have her thrown out of the city, or possibly tossed to the slaughterfish.
Dragon buddy, you're kinda in the way.
I know who she is. I still don't trust her, and I refuse to let her anywhere near Lord Vivek. Who knows what an Ashlander would do while the warrior poet is in such a fragile state?
I need her help. It's gonna take two of us to operate the inverter.
A total what now? Well, since I can't go with you, but with Lord Vivek requiring my undivided attention, I suppose we'll have to let the Ashlander assist you. Very well. Take her and defeat Chodala. Then bring me a staff so we can restore Vivek.
It'll be soon in our hands.
If that old idiot is what passes for a tribunal leader, it's no wonder the houses are in such disarray. No time to dwell on that, though. I found my brother, and it's worse than I feared. Chodala's quest for power has led him down a dark path.
What do you mean, a dark path?
Chodala and his most loyal followers have taken refuge in a ruin called Kaushtarari. It's an ancient shrine devoted to the Daedric prince Malakath. I think my brother plans to ask the God of Curses to help him.
You know, it's odd. Like, I just did the Orsinium DLC, and I actually did a lot of favors for the Daedric prince Malakath, so... It's like, you're talking about him like in an evil way, but I kind of helped him out a bit. We're not going to mention that, though. I've got a device that will counter the staff, but I need your help to use it.
It will allow us to stop Chodala? Then of course I'll help you. Since the Tribunal's dogs took my weapons, I'll need to replace them. Meet me at the ruins when you're ready.
I'll see you there. Alright, well, no time to waste. Should I check my armor real quick? You know what? I can travel to the other way shrine here real quick. It shouldn't be too long to load. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Let's see. I need to see someone to check if my armor is good. 66, eh. Oh, I got a ring that can pay for that. Nice. Alright, where are we going? Up here? You know, I actually discovered this little, this dungeon right next to it, so I can fast travel right over there. Hopefully I can just leave it, though. Hopefully this doesn't just take me right into it. Or if it does, at least I can leave, hopefully. We shall see. Yep, I'm inside the thing. Exit. There are several unique homes seen to each of the 10 playable races of Tamriel. Thanks for telling me, game. What? Oh, I'm back here now. Dang it. That wasn't actually the shortcut I wanted. I didn't mean to pay for it. Back out real quick. Alright, well, that ended up being a waste of time instead of a time saver. Rip. I didn't expect to come all the way back over here. Oh well. We're on the right path now. Here's the dungeon I passed. It would have been cool if I could have used it as a shortcut, but I guess that wasn't really the intention. Man, it's such a stark difference when you leave the volcanic area and go into, like, the countryside. Goes from all dark and ash to, like, all flowery and alive. Just like that.
Here we are, on the Furious One's bloody doorstep, preparing to enter a Daedric ruin to try to stop my brother's march toward power. I hope that device you mentioned really can counter the invulnerability granted by the staff, Sunara.
Take this. It's a total inverter. A total inverter. It should disrupt the staff's power for a short amount of time.
Well, that's larger than I expected, but it looks simple enough to operate. I suppose it's better that I work the device. I'm not sure I'm capable of attacking Chodola. He's still my brother, no matter how dangerous his beliefs have become.
Take a look at these instructions. They explain how to use the tonal inverter.
I'll help you counter the effects of Sunara. Maybe once we neutralize it, Chodola will listen to reason. I know that's probably just wishful thinking. I'll settle for finding out who tempted Chodola with that damn staff.
Maybe you can clarify a few points before we head inside.
Go ahead. Ask your questions. Then head into the ruins. I'll be right behind you.
Staff Amp. What's that mean? I know who Malakath is. I saw the way you and the Archcanon argued. Why have you agreed to help us?
It's true, I have no love of the Tribunal. I also have no stomach for a war between my people and the great houses. Too much blood would be spilled to no good end. Even Azura proclaims that my brother must be stopped. I'll help you in any way I can.
Why would Chodal seek refuge in a Daedric shrine?
The tribes rejected him. Azura set her face against him. Now Chodal is seeking aid wherever he can find it. That makes him more desperate than I imagined, and more dangerous. Why he decided to solicit Malakath, the god of curses, I have no idea.
Bye. So, yeah, it's pretty much the way, working out the way I thought it would. Maybe not initially, but my guess is that we're going to do this, then we're going to have to go on a whole series of quests to defeat whoever tempted him with the staff or whatever, and defeat them. I mean, if I'm wrong and this is the final battle, then props to ZeniMax for throwing me off, for not making a predictable story. We'll see, though. We'll see. What if, you know, the sister is evil too, and she betrays us at the last second? I'm still expecting like a plot twist like that. Alright, look, I get how you said you can't really attack your brother. I get that. But you can't attack these guys. They're not your brother.
There. Those red exiles. They've been slaughtered.
Chodala, he's gone mad. Sought to make a deal with a Daedric prince.
What happened here?
Chodala appealed to Malakath, but the god of curses rebuked him. Killed us all. Said Chodala already served another.
So, he went to Malakath, but Malakath was like, I ain't having none of that. You're already working for someone. So, screw that. Where can we find him?
He went deeper into the ruins, into Malakath's shrine.
Alright, let's wreck this man's entire career. Oh. Didn't see you back there. You sneaky rascal, you. Okay, well, there's two of them. You know what, just pop the ult. Well, Astronaut, thank you. I was gonna say, can you do something, please? Well, I'm not sure what happened to the other one.
Creatures. They don't belong to Malakath. Another prince's power is at work here.
Huh.
You dare refuse me, Malakath? I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala, brother, stop this madness.
You bring this outlander to kill me, sister? You can't harm me! I have a powerful patron on my side.
The staff protects him. You can't hurt him until we use the tonal inverter.
Yes, I know.
I need a moment to get this working.
What is that? No matter. You are no longer worth my time.
Can I still cast a spell on him?
Scarfin! They serve the Prince of Bargains. Keep them busy while I finish this.
Alright. I can do that. Just try not to get overwhelmed here.
The tonal inverter is ready. Stand in the field and focus the wave.
My protective shield! What have you done? I'll
Hi.
destroy all of you for this!
You're not invincible anymore, haha. Hopefully, you still have time to like damage him before he can reactivate it, if he can. Oh, he doesn't reactivate. Cool. Can't pick it up right now. Rip. I've seen. I was a little like, you know. Yeah, I have the high ground. Well, he lost the high ground when we used it, so if he had stayed up there, he would have won, but sadly he didn't. But yeah, I was wondering, like, I've seen a few, like, bosses in this game where it's, like, in stages where you do some damage, then they gain, like, their invincibility back for a bit, and then you, like, hold off against another wave, and then you are able to damage them again, and then it repeats, like, 3 times, so I was expecting a longer battle, but this is definitely not the final boss.
That was harder than I expected. Chodala was so angry, so full of rage, not like himself at all. Still, I can't believe I helped kill my own brother.
We did well. We did what was necessary, Saren.
I know that. It was either Chodala or the lives of hundreds of Dunmer. All because he convinced himself he was the Nerevarine. Or someone convinced him. Either way, my brother is dead, and the Cavern of the Incarnate has another resident.
We should return to Vivek City.
Take Sunara, and I'll meet you back in Vivek City. Your Archcanon made it quite clear that the staff was the key to saving Vivek. I need to take care of my brother's remains. Then we'll be done here.
Bye! It's so, like, anticlimactic sometimes when your response is just, goodbye. Bye-bye. See you later. Alright, let's head back. There's no way that was the final boss, right? We've got more to do after this. I mean, part of me's like, well, it was like the first expansion, and it's now included in the base game, so could it be like that? Could that be the entire thing? Could this just be like, you know, could they have been like, you know, this is a good tutorial expansion, so let's just throw it in with the base game? No, it seems like it should be longer than that. I definitely remember Somerset and Elsewhere being longer. But then again, maybe that's why, like, Morrowind's always included in this stuff. I don't know. We'll see. If it was a final boss, that was a weak boss. I would think that, you know, shouldn't it, like, scale? I feel like if that was the final boss, it would still be harder. Because, you know, it's... enemy health and stuff should scale with your level, so... It's not like it's not like it should be possible to be, quote-unquote, over-leveled. So, I don't know. We'll head back to the city, see what else there is to do. Part of me seems like it feels like the end, but it also doesn't. So, I don't know. Mark the way shrine here. I don't know. It feels like some of those Dwemer ruins were, like, harder than that, so... There's no way that's the final boss, I feel. I don't know. It's also what all the other missions have been leading up to, so... It's weird. Yeah. I feel like there wouldn't be as many players here, too, if that was the main boss. And it was that short. But then again, it could be, like I said, it comes with all versions of the game, so... I can also see it just being like all the new players start here. I don't know. We'll find out in mere minutes. At least we can ride our horse up the stairs. That makes it easier.
Lord Vivek, protect us.
Well, Lord Vivek's not here.
Oh, this is terrible. Lord Vivek collapsed. Tell me, Outlander, were you able to defeat Chodola? Have you brought me his staff? I'm afraid Lord Vivek may not last much longer.
We defeated Chodola and brought back the staff.
And just in time. According to my calculations, with every use of Sunara, Chodola drained more energy from Lord Vivek. It almost killed him. We can use this staff to save Vivek. Just plant it in the floor, and the power will return to him.
I'll do that. Hey, I can't move or taunt.
It's working just as I expected.
What are you doing? It's killing him!
What did you expect? That's the point of all this, after all.
Well...
I've powered up the tonal inverter. Activate the wave!
Well, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, jeez.
You're too late. I see it now at Clockwork City. Look at what Barbas found for your master.
I knew something was wrong as soon as I approached
Oh,
the
well.
palace. I could feel it in my bones. I was on my way here when Azura showed me a vision. I saw Sunara killing Vivek. Even without Chodola, that damn staff is dangerous.
The Archcanon seemed to know what Shunra wasn't going to help Lord Vivek. Ugh. I butchered that. Sorry. Sheesh.
I don't think that thing was ever the Archcanon. It called itself Barbas. As an Ashlander, I'm more familiar with Daedric lore than most of the elves of the great houses. Beyond that, I've made a study of the most prominent Daedric princes.
Why are the Daedra relevant in all this?
Because Barbas is a loyal servant of the Daedric prince, Clavicus Vile. I'm not an expert on the Prince of Bargains, but it seems to me that this was all part of some grand plan. Perhaps Vivek can explain things better than I can.
So wait, that's like the dog from Skyrim is... Like the talking dog from Skyrim was like the archcanon? Or disguises the archcanon?
Azura's champion is correct. That was Barbas, faithful hound of Clavicus Vile, a shapeshifter. He killed the archcanon, took his place. Chodala sought the seal's device, impersonating Tarvas. It was all part of some elaborate plan.
Plan? They tried to kill you!
That was simply a consequence. We needed tribunal energy to locate the Clockwork City. I was the easiest target. If Barbas enters Sotha Seal's city, disaster will follow.
Well, thanks for giving me all this stuff.
But I must conserve what remains of my energy.
What happened here? Where's the archcanon? Oh, by the three, Lord Vivek looks terrible. Where's Archcanon Tarvas? He always seems to know what to do in situations like this.
The archcanon is really barbarous. He tricked us all, and now Vivek's energy is nearly depleted.
Barbas? The Daedric Hound? Wait, I don't understand any of this. But if Lord Vivek's energy has been depleted, then the Moonlit, Red Mountain... My gods! All of Vardenfell's in danger!
There must be something we can do.
If only there was a way to give Lord Vivek some energy... Wait! That's it! A blessing stone! Find the Overseer and retrieve another stone from the construction site. Oh, please, hurry. I've never seen Lord Vivek in such a desperate state.
I'll talk to the Overseer and get another blessing stone.
I expect the Overseer's near the unfinished cantons, watching out for looters. When people panic, they're capable of anything. And with all the chaos going on outside, the Overseer closed the construction site. Get her key and bring back a stone.
What about Barbarous?
I'm not sure, but our first priority must be to restore some of the Lord Vivek's energy. After that, he can tell us what we need to do next. Did Barbas give any indication as to why he did this to Lord Vivek?
I'm not completely sure, but it seemed to have something to do with the Clockwork City.
Sotha Seal's private domain. It said that the place holds the secret to remaking Nirn. I suppose that would interest Barbas and his master, Clavicus Vile. But Clockwork City can wait. The Moonlit hanging above us, not so much.
What are you going to do while I retrieve the Blessing Stone?
Someone has to take care of Lord Vivek. I'll make the preparations necessary to return the power and the Blessing Stone to him. I'm really operating above my station here. I'm not the Archcanon, after all. And then again, neither was Tarvas, I suppose.
Bye. Alright, well, I knew there was going to be something else. That was way too easy of a final boss to be a final boss.
Red Mountain! It's erupting!
Jeez! Yeah, we need the Blessing Stone, like, now. That does not look good. You know, I saw, like, the loading screens of, like, a floating rock and stuff, so... I never bothered to look where it was in the sky, but, Now I know. Oh shoot, I ran past the Overseer.
Close.
Yeah, I can see people panicking at this.
My wife decides to run out and chase some damned looters in the middle of a disaster. Who does that sort of thing? You'd think Lord Vivec's Overseer would have a clearer head.
The Overseer? I need to find her for Lord Vivec.
She ran into the unfinished cantons. She's been beating herself up over the fact that they're behind schedule, but she won't do anyone any good if she gets herself killed. My wife's tough as nails, but she's no warrior.
Alright, see ya, Rafa. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll find the Overseer and make sure she's alright.
We barely got out of there alive. I can't believe the Overseer's still in there. What's she going to do when the Canton sinks into the bay?
The Overseer's still at the construction site?
Yes. The Overseer ran in there when she saw the looters. We tried to follow, but then the moonlit began raining fire, ash, and chunks of rock. Last I saw, she was chasing the looters into the far Canton.
Why would the looters risk their own lives?
Greed is a powerful motivator. We left tools and materials just sitting around, unprotected, when the priests ordered everyone to get off the streets. The looters happily risk their lives if there's a profit to be made.
Alright. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Ah, shoot. I thought there was going to be a platform down here. Oh, jeez. What? I jump on one of these boards? No, there... It doesn't work like that. At least it looks like I can get in through here. Never mind, there's an invisible wall there. And here. Okay, well... This is great. Well, I'm not trying to. I'm stuck in the water. Jeez. Eh. I can't get back in. Where is it? Alright. How do I get back up? Jeez. It looks like there's a ladder here. Can I get up on this side? Nope, that's another invisible wall. How am I supposed to get back up? Well, I can go over here and get on the bridge. Jeez. Why isn't there a way to get up over there? Alright, do I need to, like, talk to someone again, or what? It said I failed, but what does that mean?
Get out of there!
Oh, I just need to talk to these guys again. I think.
That was too close. We barely got out of it. Greed.
Alright, well, how do I get in? No? Not down there. Oh. Of course, the totally camouflaged pulley system. That makes sense. You guys realize it's like a disaster now, right? I know you're looters and all, but geez. Greed's a powerful motivator. Greed's, like, isn't worth anything if you're dead.
Another looter! You want a taste of my steel, too? No, wait. I remember you. You borrowed one of our blessing stones. Well, the Archcanon returned it after Lord Vivek was finished. There's no need to fret about that.
Lord Vivek needs to borrow the blessing stone again.
That's impossible! We installed the blessing stone back in its canton and finished construction on that section a short time ago. Wait a moment. Does this have something to do with the chunks of rock raining down on the city?
Let's just say it's vital I get the blessing stone for Lord Vivek.
I suppose you're in luck then. We happen to have another blessing stone. It's at the third canton. Here. This key will open the door to that portion of the construction site. Just watch out for more looters and the rocks falling out of the sky.
I met your wife. She's worried about you.
Verona? Was she still angry with me? No, you don't have to answer that. I know my wife. I'll head back and let her know I'm all right. Tell Lord Vivek he can have our blessing stone, as long as he promises to do something about Bar Dao.
I think, yeah, the disaster comes first. Like, really? Now's not the time to be making deals like that. It's like last time, it's like, you really want to make a deal now? Now's not the best time if you haven't noticed. Let's make these last 10 minutes of experience scroll count. Alright, really don't care about the looters. Blessing stone time.
From the sides!
I gotta wonder though, like, how this is all going to end. Because I know there's a Clockwork City DLC. So I don't think you can actually, I don't think you're not actually going to visit the Clockwork City here. I assume that the Clockwork DLC is what that was referencing, right? So, what are we going to do for the rest of this portion? Well, it's... Quickly now. That looks beautiful, though. I gotta say, the graphics in this portion are great. My frames are tanking, but it still looks great.
The moonlit! It's raining fire from the sky!
You've returned. It sounds like the city is falling apart out there, so there isn't much time. Were you able to get another blessing stone? We need to restore some of Lord Vivek's energy before the moonlit falls out of the sky.
I retrieved the blessing stone.
Perfect. Oh, I can feel Lord Vivek's essence inside it. I hope I remember how to do this. You'd better stand back, just in case.
Okay.
Hang on, Lord Vivek.
Sweet energy, like a sip of water for a thirsty man.
Oh, thank the three. Lord Vivek looks better already. Of course, the Blessing Stone is only a temporary measure. We still need to determine what to do about Barbas and the stolen energy.
I'm ready to do whatever I can.
As Lord Vivek has written, the bravest heart never falters. You are truly Vivek's champion. I didn't know if the Blessing Stone was going to work, but I appreciate your help. Now go and talk to Lord Vivek. I'm sure he has a plan to share with us.
Outlander, my time grows short. Clarity emerges, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. Barbas must have replaced the Archcannon weeks ago. All to set the wheels in motion to steal my divine energy.
He went to a lot of trouble just to steal your divine energy.
Every move has a purpose. Stealing my energy sowed discord and disaster throughout the land, and ultimately revealed the location of the Clockwork City. If Barbas and his master can bypass the wards and enter Sotha Seal's domain...
This has all been a ploy to find the Clockwork City?
Clavicus Vile distracted me, weakened me, all to locate the Clockwork City. Perhaps we require a Daedra to fight a Daedra. Azura's champion, Seren, in Archcannon's office. Seek guidance from her patron. But hurry, my time grows short.
I'll find Seren and see if Azura can help us. That's the wrong way to go. I think I'm going to end it there, though. I'll waste a little bit of food. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if... I think it might just save it for when I come back. But we only got 4 minutes left of the scroll anyway. Alright, well, it's going back in the sky at least. Jeez.
Outlander, over here. I've been trying to find something that makes sense of all.
Can I talk to you?
Mortal, the Lady of Twilight has words for you.
What's up?
So Vivek deigns to ask for help? I foresaw such an event, but scarcely believed it. Listen well, for if you continue to perform flawlessly, we might yet thwart the efforts of Clavicus Vile and his hound, Barbas.
Lord Vivek said to ask you for guidance in this matter.
Just as I anticipated, the mysteries reveal that Barbas seeks to enter the Clockwork City. So far, Sotha Seal's wards have impeded him, but the Hound has Sunra. You must beat him to the prize. The reservoir that holds Vivek's stolen energy.
Do you know where the Clockwork City is located?
Such knowledge has been hidden even from me, mortal. But I know someone who can provide you with the means to travel to Sotha Seal's creation. Stand back, and I shall summon the Mage of Cogs and Gears.
Okay.
Interesting. That shouldn't have happened. Now, where in oblivion am I?
Mage, this mortal speaks with the authority of the Mother's Soul.
Interesting. Summoned by a Daedric prince and her mortal mouthpiece. I was right in the middle of a crucial experiment. But I suppose I can spare a few clicks of the cogs for Azura and my erstwhile assistant. So, did you break the tonal inverter?
No, the tonal inverter works fine. Azra wants you to help me get to the Clockwork City.
No, not going to happen. No offense to the Lady of Twilight, but Sotha Seal was quite adamant about keeping the place hidden and warded against the Daedra. Wait. Pistons fall into place. This concerns Sunara and Lord Vivek, I presume.
Yeah, Barbas tricked us into draining Lord Vivek's divine energy.
Barbas? Another Daedra? Thinking. So Sotha Seal's forgotten tools modified to steal Vivek's energy, which in turn energized the Clockwork City. Lit it up like the top of Red Mountain. Even Vile's dog would be able to see that.
Can you get me to the Clockwork City or not?
What is Barbas after? Wait. Gears click into place. The reservoir! You need to reach the reservoir that contains Vivek's stolen energy before Barbas. I can get us to the entrance in Set's vault, beneath the Mournhold Temple. Ready to go?
You're coming with me? Alright, let's go. I was going to end it here, but you know what? This
my help.
It sounds like we might actually be near the end anyway.
Follow me.
Ah, Clockwork City Vault. So we get a little preview of the Clockwork City from, like, a vault or whatever. It makes sense. That way, you know, the entire city's not in the game, but... Because obviously this was made before the Clockwork City, but...
I think the Hound used Sunara to get inside. We have to hurry.
So this might actually be the final boss here.
Daedra! Vile creatures of chaos. Deal with them, please.
I'll do what I can. You know what? Let's pop another experience scroll. Since we're staying here, we might as well. Oh. So I should be targeting this one, right? Yeah, so that's just like a illusion or whatever.
Wait. Scaffin have agitated one of the Guardians.
Okay. I don't know which one's healing which. Did I not have my dragon buddy out here? Actually, this might just mean they're linked, right? Or maybe not. Maybe he was healing that person. I don't know. Either way, this is fun. Get stunned, bro! Actually, you didn't get stunned. Never mind. Alright, let's go. Actually, wait, are we going to the Clockwork City?
Over here. Don't let the hound see.
Oh, my favorite dupe has finally arrived!
You can talk to the Daedric dog if you want, then follow me into the maintenance junction.
Sure, I'll talk to him.
You may not believe this, but I really am happy to see you. I grew rather fond of you while I inhabited that dreadful dark elf form. Now you get to see me in all my glory. And soon, you'll be able to witness my greatest achievement.
And what great achievement is that?
I'm going to bring my master's grandest plan ever to fruition. You'll be so proud of me. Just stay out of my way and enjoy the show. I promise it will be highly entertaining.
Your master's grandest plan?
Oh, yes, indeed. The grandest! My master and his partners seek to... Oh, no. Bad, Barbas. I almost gave away the surprise. Oh, you're a tricky one, you are. But my master will be so pleased that I stepped in and made his plan even better.
Why go for all this trouble just to get into the Clockwork City?
My master has been trying to find this place for the longest time. He actually set the ball rolling. I saw an opportunity to improve his plan and make it better, so I took the initiative. This will get me back in my master's good graces, you'll see.
I think I'm starting to get what happens here, so... I'm thinking we thwart Barbas's plan, maybe make it worse for him, and then in the Clockwork DLC we deal with his master and stuff. How long were you disguised as Tarvus?
Worried about the Archcanon? The poor old man. He died in his sleep, all peaceful-like. I saw an opportunity and leapt right in. Stupid Vivek. He never even noticed. I was masterful in the role, though. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
To run. I've got a barrel of Vivek energy to collect.
I mean, he was very convincing, geez.
That should take care of the defenses, at least the most dangerous ones. I disabled most of the defenses in this section, but Sotha Seal installed numerous safeguards. I advise caution just in case. Barbas is ahead of us, but I know many paths through the city, just like the fox that chased the hound.
But can we really catch up to Barbas?
With my help, the probability calculates in your favor, but you must keep moving. The hound won't dawdle. Unless he comes upon an interesting smell. Or a tree. Since we know Barbas's ultimate destination, I can open routes he can't access.
We know where Barbas is going?
Only one logical place. To the atelier where Sotha Seal conducted his study of divine energy. Sunara would have sent the stolen power there. It's not far. What Barbas and his master want with Vivek's energy, though, remains unclear.
You said you disabled the defenses?
Most of them. Might be a random contraption or a wandering factotum still out there. And if Barbas smuggles in more Daedra, the other defenses will become active. Clear the path while I open the route. Then I'll catch up and join you.
Alright, here I go. I thought I could sneak past these guys, but I guess not. They're healing each other. I think. Well, it wasn't good enough. Can I crouch under these like Half-Life? Probably not.
Too bad you'll never get past the gate while the factorion's protected.
The Hound is right. Disable the factotum slip gate couplings.
Do those things get hurt? I guess not. I was thinking maybe we can lure one of them into the blades, but guess not. Alright, now we head over here and do the same thing. Yeah. The Clockwork City looks cool though. It's like so much steampunk. So many steampunk vibes.
Hold on, must run. No one ever catches the Hound.
I can use these controls. Follow Barbus.
You are persistent, I'll give you that. Looks like you need more scoffing.
Can I just chase him?
Daedric tricks. No matter. There's another path back the other way.
Back the other way? I'll still fight these guys. Timing rarely matters in this game. There's only one mission so far where I found that it mattered. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but in the Orsinium DLC, there's like one mission where you need to get past the trial. And so there's that. But other than that, I haven't found any other mission that has a time limit or where timing matters. Get out of there. You know what? I grow tired of this. Ultimate, go. Yeah. Yeah. Man. No, she's over here now. And he killed my dragon buddy. Bomb again here before we get in another battle.
The Hound wants your head!
Yeah. I'll have another ultimate here very soon. Popping it as soon as we get it. Nice, that was good damage there. That was actually easier than the other people I just fought. Dang.
Look, Master! Vivek's toy found a way through just like you said! But Barbas has Sunara! What does Vivek's toy have? Master, I'm close to our goal! With Vivek's energy, I can open a portal and...
Pray this works, my hound, for you interfered with a plan that wasn't intended for the likes of you.
Yep, that's what I thought. Barbas interfered with the plan, and Cletus Vile's mad about it. So, it sounds like what I said, like...
I'm so close, Master. Soon the secrets of Sothasil City will be yours.
Get on with it, dog. Grant me access to the Clockwork City, and I'll reward you 1,000-fold.
Yeah, it sounds like it is what I said it would be, like, where we'll defeat Barbas here, and then... And then we'll... The Clockwork City DLC is where we'll defeat Cliticus Vile. And that whole plan.
Beautiful, isn't it? One of Sothasil's favorite atelier. I think Barbas is already inside. That's the atelier behind me. Not only is this the workshop where Sothasil experimented with divine energy, it also houses one of the reservoirs that can be used to power the entire city. A reservoir currently filled with Vivek's energy.
And Barbas is in there?
Almost certainly. Sunara led him right to it. It won't take the Hound long to figure out how to access Vivek's stolen energy. Then he'll try to open a portal for his master, Clavicus Vile.
Can Barbas actually use Vivek's energy to open a portal?
Maybe. Probably. It's a distinct possibility. Certainly the Hound and his master think so. Whether it will actually work or not, you have to go in there and stop him. The danger's too great to ignore.
Well, let's do it. Let's stop him.
No, that's inadvisable. The atelier has defenses. You have no idea what it will do if it marks one of Sothasil's apprentices as an enemy. Neither do I. You go. I'll use the controls over there and help you from out here.
Alright, that's fine. I'll go in. I'm going in! Also, we got another ultimate. That's nice.
You can't stop me if the defenses won't let you in.
That's kind of an odd spell to cast at this time, making like a machine core thing vulnerable to the elements. Oh jeez. I think I can by and large ignore those though.
Sudden torsion clutch activated. Open that vault and destroy its defenses.
Jeez, that didn't feel stable at all. Lightning form, go! Get that area of effect stuff out so that they ride over the fire. I don't really want to pop the ult now, because I think I'll probably need to do more damage to the core. So, let's wait until we get these guys down. We're not taking much damage anyway. Well, there goes... Oh wait, no. My Dragon Buddy's still here, yeah. Thought he died. We attack this? Oh, cool. I mean, heck, if we can just attack it now, then... no need for the ultimate. Keep the Dragon Buddy alive. The Dragon Buddy doesn't seem to be taking much damage anyway.
Control's responsive now. Open the north fort and destroy its defenses.
Alright. Now we go over here and do the same thing. If it's the same setup, I think I'll just pop the ultimate. I thought the core was going to be a much tougher thing, but it's not. Hi. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be easy. This core, at least.
Well done. Final clutch is active. Open it and enter the energy reservoir.
Just in time for my ultimate to go down too. And we're already well on our way to another one.
Range fluctuations ahead. Barbus is manipulating the energy reservoir. Hurry!
Alright.
I've turned this contrivance into a portal machine.
Okay.
Like my new armor? I wanted to wear something special when I kill you.
Aw, how special. You flatter me, Barbus. Dang, look at all the damage he does.
Let me give you a taste of divine power.
Now this is the boss fight. This is more what I was expecting beforehand. Go, ultimate, go!
The portal is almost ready.
Oh geez, here comes more junk. Get my Dragon Buddy alive so I can keep healing. Yeah. Keep firing. We're going to win eventually. It just takes time. Ultimate, go! Alright, maybe not the best time, but... just keep the shield up and keep healing. Nice, there we go.
I can feel it! Clavicus file is almost here!
Reverse it!
Seize Sonora! Then retrieve Lord Vivek's energy from the reservoir conduit. Lots of interference. Makes it difficult to lock onto a destination. I'll go ahead to stabilize the connection.
Such a good and faithful hound. You have done enough for now.
Hey, there's the Barbarous I know and love from Skyrim.
So, you're the mortal who gave my poor dog so much trouble. I suppose we should have a chat, you and I.
Alright, let's talk. Hello? They both have health bars. Yeah, I know to go there we go. That's a weird angle.
How dare you discipline my dog? He was only trying to appease his master, and I'd never harm a hair on whatever insignificant creature you hold dear. You, on the other hand, require a lesson in manners.
Barbas tried to kill Lord Vivek and destroyed Vanderfell.
Indeed. What ambition! As you can see, Barbas isn't a bad dog. He does get easily excited and overzealous. He embellished my plans somewhat, but it all worked out in the end. And we found the Clockwork City.
So you were trying to take control of Clockwork City?
This little flea thinks it's smart, but my plans are beyond its comprehension. Still, by delaying the inevitable, you caused my associates and I some trouble. You'll stay here until you're no longer a threat. How does a few decades sound to you?
No thanks, I think I'll find my own way out of here.
Quiet, dog! Haven't you... Wait. Who dares intrude upon my lesson?
Found you! Over here. Oh. Clavicus file. This isn't good. I lost you somewhere between the Clockwork City and Vivek. But it was simple enough to trace your energy signature to this Daedric shrine. Unfortunately, some power is interfering with my efforts to open a portal for you.
It's Clavicus Vile. He wants to trap me here for a few decades.
That would be unfortunate for you. Luckily, you have me to assist you. Well, me and Sonora. Expend a small amount of Vivek's energy at the statue, and that should provide enough of a distraction for me to pull you out of there.
Okay.
Begone, meddling wizard! That stings, little...
Well, sorry to interrupt you, Clinicus Vile, but I'm out of here. That's cool. It's odd seeing like Clinicus Vile so defensive of Barbas, considering about what happens in Skyrim. How he's so mad with him and all. No spoilers.
That actually worked. Well, glad to see you're still alive, Assistant.
Daily rewards.
Vivek is nearly spent.
My time draws to a close. Were you successful? Can you restore my energy?
I have the staff, but last time it nearly killed you.
So you retrieved my stolen energy. You stopped Barbas. Now, return what is rightfully mine.
But how can we be certain the staff won't harm you again?
To quote my 75th exaltation, certainty is the brother of fear. Nothing is certain, but I have confidence in you, in what you have done. Use the staff. Return my energy, or not. In a little while, it won't matter.
I mean, that's true. If he's about to die, then the staff's all we got. So,
Use Sunara and restore my energy.
Praise Vivek, his energy is restored.
Remarkable. No Ordinator or Armiger could have done any better. You uncovered a Daedric spy in our midst, brought a living god back from the brink of death, and saved all of Vardenfell. Well done, my friend.
I did what I could.
As my next sermon shall proclaim, modesty is the false cloak of a flatterer, or the sincere garment of the humble. Again, you have my gratitude, and that of all my people. Indeed, even those who rail against the tribunal owe you their lives. You have done much for me and for Vardenfell, but as the warrior says, do not think the battle is over when the enemy is dead. The hearts and minds of the people must also be won. I must ask you for one more service.
What do you need me to do?
Gratitude is its own reward, I once told the crowds in Ebonheart. But I found that some of my followers appreciate something more tangible. Help me reward those who aided in the saving of Vardenfell, so we can reassure my people.
How can I help you reward people?
To start, retrieve the Archcanon's signet from the Hall of Wisdom. It is time to appoint a new head priest. I shall gather my people and meet you at my statue on the central canton. It shall be a glorious ceremony, my friend.
Alright. So, I think this is like sort of a bonus type thing. More of like an epilogue type thing than like the finale. So, we did the final boss. This is like one more mission for like the ending and stuff. It's like, just go here, collect something, and then there's like a scene, and then DLC's over. I've seen it before in other parts of the game. The Orsinium DLC had something similar. Again, no spoilers, but that's how it ended their DLC. You had the final boss, and then you had another small task to do. Which was basically running around the city doing stuff, and then one last scene. Oh, that's all I need to get? Okay. I guess I can loot that jewelry box without it counting as stolen. Nice.
Rejoice. You cursed the darkness with good reason. Now praise the return of the light. The eyes and ears of the warrior poet returns. And just in time for the gathering crowd. Were you able to locate the Archcannon's signet?
Yep.
Continue to guard it, for it represents not only my loyal servant Tarvis, but also the past and future of my priesthood. And take this as well, to aid you in your next task.
What's in this bag?
You have been my eyes and ears in the world. Now be my hands. Within the modest sack resides gifts for my faithful servants. Blessings from me, though I would have you deliver them. You served me in adversity. Now join me in celebration.
What do you want me to do?
As I call forth my faithful, reach into the sack and give them the first thing you find. They shall hear my words of praise and gratitude, while it shall be your hand that rewards them. Are you ready, friend of Vivek?
I am ready.
Overseer Shiralas, step forth. Overseer Shiralas, you sacrificed your blessing stones to aid the warrior poet. Well done. Take these recharged stones and finish building my city, after relaxing with your patient wife.
Thank you, Lord Vivek. I shall do as you ask.
Barrels up. Approach. Your knowledge of the mysteries of my brother Sotha Seal and the intricate twists and turns of portal magic were invaluable. Take this and use it well to further your experiments.
Gemstones, filled with a tiny fraction of divine energy. Amazing and so very generous. With careful tuning, this could improve portal magic 100-fold. Thank you.
Canon Levoul, kneel before me.
Was that... Did Lord Vivek summon me?
Archcanon Tarvis served us well until his death. But when I was most in need of assistance, Canon Levoul rose to the occasion. Now rise once more as Archcanon Levoul.
Hey!
My lord, I'm not worthy. But I shall endeavor to become so. Thank you. And I can't wait to inform my ancestors.
In every poem, it's the last stanza that holds the most meaning. Once a stranger to our land, now a friend forever. Step forward. You come before me with an empty sack, but have no fear. As I have written, treat your enemies well, and your friends even better. Know that I consider you to be a very good friend. Will you accept the honor I'm about to bestow upon you?
My griffin's wings getting in the way. I accept, Lord Vivek.
Then let it be known that from this moment forth, you shall be called the Champion of Vivek. And along with my thanks, take this modest reward. I foresee
Nice.
even greater achievements in your future. But for now, be content to be the hero of Morrowind.
Sweet, so it sounds like I get a new title, and I got some new armor, some body tattoos, a face tattoo. I don't really care about the tattoos, but I get a skill point too, and achievement.
Now go forth and rejoice.
Hey, there's the achievement. Nice. Alright, just making sure there's no continuing things. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the expansion since I got the achievement, but... Yeah, we finished Morrowind, sweet. I almost stopped playing there for a sec because I wasn't sure how far away we were, but we did it. And it only took like 2 streams. Nice. So, yeah, I guess I will upload these as a video. Might as well, since it's only like 2 parts, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough of the Morrowind expansion, the main DLC at least. Let me know if you guys want to see a playthrough of Somerset and Elsewhere. I've already played those expansions on PC, so it wouldn't be a blind playthrough. But let me know if you want to see me play those anyway. I'll definitely be doing Greymore when it comes out in June, I believe. So, yeah, be sure to do that. I'll probably do some more Elder Scrolls Online streams on Twitch anyway. I'm just not sure if I should do it as a playthrough on YouTube as well. So, be sure to follow me on Twitch to see me stream more Elder Scrolls Online as well as some other games. But, yeah. If you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already, so that you can get notified when I go live. I've also got a Discord, a Twitter, and a Steam group that you can join, so that you can get notified on any of those services too. Rafa, who was here for a good chunk of the stream earlier, uses Discord and stuff, and that's all good. Oh jeez, I'm getting trapped in the water again. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream there, so there you go. Be sure to do that stuff if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Again, let me know in the comments below if you want to see me play through Somerset and Elsewhere, despite them not being blind playthroughs. And let me know what you're most excited about Greymore. I'm curious to see all that. What I'm most excited for is just exploring all the Skyrim locations, but let me know what you guys like the most about that. So yeah, comments there about that stuff. Hit the like button again, and subscribe for more videos and stuff like this. I don't upload all my streams as VODs, but I do upload playthroughs and sort of important streams like this. So be sure to subscribe for that. And yeah, follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. That's where I do most of my streams today. So that's it for today's stream, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. I gotta go over there to end the stream, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying the stream, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.